Hey guys, I just want to make this quick video. It's going to be around 3 minutes long, or maybe longer, because I might have a lot more to say. But before I get into it, I just want to give a big shout out to those who've stuck around throughout the whole journey, even though I haven't been pushing out much Fortnite content lately. Getting content out of that game just feels so oversaturated now. I mean, content in general feels oversaturated. We're out here competing with AI, dealing with burnout and all that. But that's not the main point of this video. My focus is Fortnite, obviously. That's why you guys clicked on this video, to know the truth about my Fortnite account. So I just want to be real with you guys. The account I've been using isn't actually my original account. I bought it 2 summers ago, around July 2024. Before that, back in April 2024, I was gifting myself a bunch of Fortnite emotes on my friend's account. Yeah, that same account I used for my perfect timing emote videos. Those were actually some of my first Party Royale videos at the time. If you're interested, they should still be in my Party Royale playlist. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let me explain why I bought the account instead of just collecting everything myself. So, I do have another account, my alt, which is actually my original one. I created it back in Chapter 1, Season 3. Back then, I couldn't afford any of the old battle passes. First, I didn't have a debit card, and second, I barely had any money. Yeah, I got lunch money for school, but I only started getting a bit more around late 2018, I think. Either way, I missed out on those early battle passes. I was only 12 years old at the time. I did get a couple of free cosmetics though, which proves I was playing during those seasons. I even have Fortnite's first birthday emoticon on that account, so yeah, I've been around. But I wasn't really on the game like that back then since I hated building. That's actually why I stopped playing after Chapter 2 Season 4. But besides that, I actually started in Season 2 on an old PlayStation account my older brother made for me. I don't even know the login details for it anymore. I played with friends, got at least one free reward, and then somehow lost access completely. No idea how that happened. But the main reason I bought the account? I wanted to experience running around with OG skins. And not gonna lie, I really wanted Sparkle Specialist. She's iconic. The makeup, the lipstick, everything about her just stands out. Plus, she's a headhunter model, which makes her even better to me. Same with Sunstrider. Less makeup, but still iconic. I love her blonde hair. And Max Omega? That skin goes hard, especially with the purple lights. And the fresh emote? I used to be so desperate for that. I remember seeing it in the shop back in Season 2, but I couldn't buy it because, again, no debit card. That alone was a big reason I bought the account. The Among Us bundle. I used to want that so badly, especially the crewmate backbling. I thought it was really cool, and plus I grew up playing the Henry Stickmin games. It eventually made its return after a while. It was rare for a bit, but not that rare in the end. And before you go into the comments saying, the Among Us bundle is not OG, I know that. I only mentioned it for 2 reasons. First, it was part of why I bought the account, and second, the original owner managed to get the emote in 2022 before it disappeared, and didn't come back for a while. Now, moving on to the last OG Fortnite skin. Black Knight? I mean, I don't care for the skin that much, but the backbling is clean, so I'll take it. Overall, the account was already stacked when I got it, around 130 emotes and 150 skins. But now, I've built it up to over 500 skins and 1,000 emotes. So yeah, it was good before, but I made it even better. Plus, the account has every Chapter 1 Battle Pass maxed out except for Season X, which is pretty good. Not many OG accounts have every Battle Pass fully completed, since most people only started buying them around Season 3. And it is missing the Chapter 2 Battle Passes, but that did not really bother me. Most of the cosmetics from that era are not really all that, don't get me wrong, there are some good ones, but a lot of them were kind of underwhelming. It does still have a couple of free pass emotes though. My Day 1 account has those as well, along with some free Chapter 2 emotes. I've got the I Declare emote on my alt, but not on my bot account. Although there are also some free Chapter 2 emotes on my bot account that my Day 1 does not have, so yeah, it balances out a bit. Meh. If you've seen my recent video, you probably already have an idea why I'm bringing this up now. First, Fortnite just isn't as fun to me anymore, so I don't really care what happens to the account. At the same time, I've spent a lot of money on it and still use it for my YouTube shorts through creative maps, so it's not like it means nothing to me either. I'm just not gonna say how much I spent, because that's none of your business. Second, it's been a long time since I made an actual Party Royale video. Around October was the last one. And no, I'm not counting that door slam spam glitch tutorial, because that was just a step-by-step guide, not a proper Party Royale video. And third, it's been about 5 months since I stopped actively collecting emotes altogether. So yeah, I figured it was time to just be real about everything. Now this part, you guys might already know how Party Royale can be. There are a lot of weirdos on there 24/7, not the chill players, but the ones who think they're better than everyone and constantly try to start drama. Those same people love accusing others of having bought accounts. So if I straight up admitted mine was bought, people could have either reported it to Epic Games or just have their ego and clown me for it. And I don't got the energy for it. So yeah, I had to keep things low-key. I wasn't about to risk losing everything just because of some random player's ego. I know you can still lose your account because people in Party Royale could dox you, which, if you guys are watching this and you play Party Royale, then try to avoid playing it consistently. I know those players are rare to encounter, but it's not always sunshine and rainbows. But anyways, I just genuinely don't care if I lose the account or not. Yeah, I'd be losing money, but let's be real, it's Fortnite. Once you spend money on cosmetics, you're not getting it back anyway unless you sell your account or charge it back, and that comes with its own risks. So yeah, don't expect me to return to Party Royale at all. And don't expect a lot of Fortnite content either. I might still post shorts, but I'm mainly moving into other games. Now you guys might be wondering, if Chapter 1 Season 2 is not my first Battle Pass, then what is? Well, I am glad you asked. The answer is Chapter 3 Season 2. I actually got back on the game in Chapter 3 Season 1, but I was pretty late since the season was already about to end in just a few days, so I did not end up buying that Battle Pass. Instead, my first Battle Pass purchase was Chapter 3 Season 2. But anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for understanding where I'm coming from. And for anyone mad that I pretended to be the original owner, get a grip. It's not that deep. I already explained why I bought the account. It wasn't for anything malicious. And yeah, about that rage bait video I made in December, well, technically October since it was pre-recorded, I actually ended up becoming friends with one of the people I did that to. I did feel bad afterwards because they didn't deserve that. At the end of the day, I did it for content, not just to be toxic for no reason. There is a difference. If you're in the comments saying, if you felt bad, why do it? Again, you're acting like I committed a crime over a video game. Relax. Also, I'm 21 now. I was 20 when I made that video, not someone 5-year-old just messing around. No offense if you are 15 watching this, but my point still stands. Some older people can still act immature too, but it is what it is. And another thing, you guys need to stop slandering people for buying Fortnite accounts. It's a video game, it doesn't affect you, and calling people out isn't gonna stop them anyway. If their account gets banned or pulled, that's on them, not you. Anyway, before this turns into a whole essay, I'm gonna end it here. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. And if you want to support me, feel free to use my code JUSTDAN, join my Discord server, or become a channel member. All the links are in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention in this video.
Wait, what?
If you're wondering why the AI voice I use sounds different from what you've heard throughout the rest of the video, there are a few reasons for that. First, I was using my previous AI software for multiple voices, including the one you've heard throughout most of this video. Second, I recently switched to a different AI software that works similarly to 11 Labs. And third, I actually started and finished editing this video back in May. I wanted to get it out of the way since it's a much quicker video to make compared to the commentary video coming next week. Speaking of next week's video, you'll hear the previous voice again. I've also been making various changes to both videos to stop them from feeling outdated, since I originally planned and started working on them a couple of months ago. Now, onto something else. Throughout this video, you've heard my Fortnite characters talking about Save the World and Fortnite lore. Some of you might be wondering, has he played Save the World before? Is he a Save the World expert? Does he actually know what he's talking about? And the answer is, absolutely not. I know absolutely nothing about Save the World, and I'ma be real with y'all, I don't really care about its story either. I play it occasionally for daily V-Bucks quests, but outside of that, I mostly log into Fortnite for a win here and there, or to farm XP in creative. These days, I just do not find the game as enjoyable as I used to, which I'll be talking about in much greater detail in next week's video. I never owned either of the Founders Editions, and I do not even have it on my original account. I only started playing Save the World in 2024, and I had no clue what I was doing at first. I was literally just running around not paying attention, and somehow I was still getting V-Bucks from the daily quests without even really realizing what I was doing. Speaking of quests, that is pretty much the main reason I even go on Save the World at this point. Outside of that, I just dip in, do what I need to do, and leave. As for the characters themselves, that's a different story. I genuinely enjoy characters like Headhunter, Ramirez, and Sarah. In fact, spoiler alert, Sarah will soon be joining the Cat Holloway squad as well. I especially enjoy playing as Sarah in Save the World. Ramirez has always been one of my favorite Chapter 1 character models, and having their own voices in Fortnite makes them feel even more unique. And Headhunter? I do not think I even need to explain that one. And to wrap up this video, I've been playing on my original account a lot more than the account I was using before. But like I've already established, I'm not really playing Fortnite that much these days, and when I do buy something, it's usually because I genuinely like it. I have no interest in restarting my collection from scratch and trying to own everything again, hence why I removed a lot of stuff that I don't need from my wishlist in Fort.gg. Another thing, I do not really make videos through Creative anymore. It takes a lot of time to set everything up, plan scripts out, record scenes, generate voices, and put it all together. Because of that, I'll mainly be using CapCut on desktop, not mobile, to make skits going forward. It's a lot easier to manage, and it allows me to get content out without spending countless hours in replay mode or creative. I also mentioned in a community post that you guys will not be getting 2 shorts a week anymore, and that's for the same reason. Plus, everything else I've got going on behind the scenes. I'd rather focus on making videos I can actually finish and enjoy making, instead of overwhelming myself trying to stick to a schedule that just is not realistic for me right now. Anyways, that's all I've got for this video. Take care, guys.